In another hadith, the Messenger of Allah has said that Dajjal will order clouds to rain and they will obey. One of the inventions of modern science is the spraying of certain chemicals into clouds to make them rain. It is practiced mainly in areas that receive little rainfall. Sometime before the 2008 Olympic Games were to start, meteorologists noticed a group of rain clouds proceeding towards Beijing. In case rain disrupted the games, 6 planes sprayed chemicals into the clouds and caused the rainfall in a town nearby Beijing. This artificial process to cause rainfall is the invention of the Judeo-Christian civilization, and this is proof that the Messenger of Allah meant this civilization when he mentioned the Dajjal. In another hadith, the Messenger of Allah stated that the cows, goat, sheep, buffaloes, etc. of the Dajjal will be big in size and their udders will also be to produce milk. Different hybrid species of cows, goat, sheep and other domestic animals that the Dajjal breeds are much bigger in size than the ordinary ones. A typical cow gives about 3 to 4 liters of milk, whereas a farm cow produces about 30 to 40 liters of milk daily. For this reason, many farms in our country are also opting for these bred cows. Is there still any doubt remaining that the Judeo-Christian civilization is in fact the Dajjal? The Messenger of Allah has said the Dajjal will order subterranean wealth to surface and they will obey it. In the lifetime of the Messenger of Allah, it was not known that huge amount of beneath the soil or how to bring them to use. But in today's world, minerals from hundreds of feet under the ground are detected and mined. Oil, gas and other minerals are brought to the surface from deep under the sea also. That the wealth will obey the Dajjal means all these assets are at the Dajjal's disposal. It does what it pleases with them, remits these to places it wants, and uses them to fuel its mills and factories, machinery, ships, cars, warplanes, warships, etc. The Messenger of Allah's prophecy has come true to the last word. The lion's share of the earth's mineral wealth too lay in the hands of the Dajjal, and it uses them at its wish, especially against those who are loath to accept it as Lord and Master. Is the Dajjal still any other than the Judeo-Christian civilization?
Dear viewers, during the course of this documentary, we have tried with various logical clips to prove what the Dajjal and its mount actually are. Hopefully by now you have realized the true form of the Dajjal and that all the references to it have been allegorical. For those who still believe that it will indeed be a huge animal, they can wait till doomsday for the Dajjal of their idea to come true. Another important issue we need to clear is, we are not against the use of scientific technology or its application. For whether a thing is good or bad depends on its use. A weapon that can be used to commit a robbery can also be used to prevent it. It is not the weapon, but how it's put to use that matters. The Judeo-Christian materialistic civilization, that is the Dajjal, has dominated the entire world today, empowered mainly by the huge amount of arms and weapons of mass destruction it has created through the use of scientific technology. On one hand, it has thoroughly rejected the Tawhid, sovereignty of Almighty, and on the other, it uses its power and might to eliminate those who stand for it. The fault for this scenario lies with not the scientific achievements, rather with its wrongful use by the Judeo-Christian civilization. The Messenger of Allah has said, those who resist the cursed Dajjal, their prestige, honor and reward will be similar to the shaheeds or martyrs of Badr and Uhud. The the prestige of 2 shaheeds. Imagine the magnitude of the honor. The reward promised to no one from the beginning of the time. That too, the reward of shahadat at 2, not just any battle, but the most decisive ones. The loss at any one of them would have wiped Islam off the face of this earth. To those who returned victorious from Badr, the Messenger of Allah said, "Do what you will, paradise is yours." What the reward for those who gave up their lives would be, cannot be imagined. After the destruction of the Dajjal at the hands of Isa alayhi salam, the chance of collecting this unparalleled honor will no longer be available. This small window of opportunity is open only for us, the people of the present, to grab. So let us all resist the Dajjal by implementing the sovereignty, Tawheed of Allah, at the national, collective level. May Allah grant you all to understand the reality of the Dajjal and win the prize and prestige of 2 shahadats. Ameen.